Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me Aditi. I hope all of you guys are doing well. So in today's video, I'm gonna create this look right here using all drugstore products. So this is a Karwachauth look, but if you're not married and if you're single, then also you can wear this look to any occasion. A lot of festivals are here, and you can wear this look on any occasion. So if you wanna know that how I created this look and what are the products that I used to create this look, then please continue watching. So to begin with, I'm taking this Mascara Studio Perfect professional makeup primer. This is really affordable and a really good primer. This one is silicone based, so this really helps you with the pore issue, and if you have redness, this is going to tackle that as well. So I'm going to apply that on the problematic areas. For foundation, I'm gonna mix these two foundations today. First one is the Maybelline New York Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation, and the other one is Nykaa Skin Genius Sculpting Plus Hydrating Foundation. And the reason why I mixed both these foundations is that the Maybelline one is a matte foundation with full coverage, and the Nykaa one is a dewy foundation, but that one is not a full coverage foundation. So I wanted a little bit more coverage, but I didn't want my face to look extremely matte because I have dry skin. So that is why I mixed both these foundations, to get the kind of texture I like for my skin. So I mixed both these foundation and then dotted that all over my face, and then I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend it out. So to cancel out the dark circles, I'm taking this LA Girl Pro HD high definition concealer in the shade pure beige, and I'm gonna apply that close to my eyes because that's where I have discoloration on my face. And this is a really nice concealer, very lightweight, and very close to my skin tone, so it really nicely cancels out the darkness. So once that is applied, I'm gonna use my damp beauty blender to blend it out. You can use a concealer brush as well, that would give you more coverage. Now to brighten up my face, I'm taking this Swiss Beauty liquid concealer. I would say this one is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, so it is like perfect shade for my skin tone. So to brighten up my face, so I'm gonna apply that under my eyes, close to my nose, on my forehead, cupid's bow, the usual areas where we apply the brightening concealer, and the light, where the light hits our face, so that is the area where you want to brighten up your face. So once that is applied, I'm gonna again use the same beauty blender, and I'm using the tip of my beauty blender to blend it out. And you can see that I'm dabbing the beauty blender, not dragging it. You want to follow the exact same motion in order to get a really nice beautiful finish. If you start dragging it to blend the concealer, the foundation and the other products underneath would move, so you always want to dab your product. Now to set everything in place, I'm taking this Maybelline New York FITME compact powder, and I took the powder on my beauty blender and then just pressing that under my eyes. You can use a brush as well. This is a really nicely milled compact powder. I really like this one, and it's actually very affordable. So it's just instantly mattifies the area under my eyes, because that was like really shining before, but you want that area to be completely matte. So I just finally set my under eyes, and then I'm gonna lightly set my entire face. I don't use a lot of powder because I have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, you can apply powder all over your face nicely to ensure that your makeup stays longer. So now to get that warmth back to my face, I'm taking this Wet n Wild Megaglo contouring palette, and firstly I'm quickly gonna contour my nose lightly. I'm using an angled brush to do that. You can see this is a really tiny brush, and this I get in a L'Oreal blush. this doesn't work with the blush, but I feel this works beautifully as to do nose contouring, so that is why I'm using that brush. And then I'm using my regular brush that I always use to contour my face, and just lightly gonna contour and bronze up my face at the same time, the usual areas on the hollows of my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead, and obviously my jawline as well. So here comes my favorite part, which is blush, and I'm taking this Kaybeauty blush in the shade soft nude, and I'm gonna apply that on, starting off from my cheekbone, and then I'm gonna lightly take that close to my nose area. So that is how you wanna apply your blush, and that looks really nice and beautiful. It's gonna lift your face, and this shade is really beautiful, and the blush is really nicely milled. It's super pigmented, so you just want tiniest amount of this, and then just apply that and lightly start blending it out. For my eyebrows, I'm taking this Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil in the shade Brunettes Do It Better. So firstly, I'm just using the spoolie to brush through my brows, and then I'm quickly gonna fill in my brows. Any gaps that is there, I'm just gonna fill the those gaps, and then again I'm gonna use my spoolie. So that is how you wanna use, that is how you wanna fill in your brows. Just apply a little, then use the spoolie, and then see if any gaps are left, and then again apply the product and use the spoolie, and you will get really nice result. For my eyes today, I'm using this Makeup Revolution Sofx eyeshadow palette, and from that I'm taking these two beautiful shades. I'm gonna mix these two shades to apply on my crease as my transition shade. So I'm gonna start applying that, and at the same time I'm blending it out. You don't want to apply a lot of product at once. Just start with the very little amount, and then just go and build it up. Now I'm taking this beautiful reddish shade, and I'm gonna apply that on my crease, and you can see that this is a really beautiful shade, but this is not a bright red shade. It has like a hint of brown. So I'm gonna apply that on my crease, and on my inner and on my outer corner, and I'm just gonna build it up slowly, and at the same time I'm just blending it out with the transition shades. I'm using the same brush that we applied our transition shade with to kind of blend the edges, so that the edges are nicely blended and softer. Now I'm gonna apply the concealer on my eyelid. I'm not actually cutting my crease, just applying the concealer, so that the shimmery shade that we are going to apply after this, that's gonna pop a little better. So I'm just gonna apply this concealer on the middle part of my lid. I'm not taking that close to my inner corners. And then I'm taking this beautiful golden shade, and I'm gonna apply this on top of that concealer, and I'm using my finger only to apply that. You can use your brush as well, but I personally feel that the shimmery shades applies beautifully and much better if you use your finger. So I'm just gonna tap that shade all over the concealer. Once that shade is nicely applied, I'm gonna take the previous brush that we applied the red shade with, and I'm just gonna blend the edges of that golden shade and the red shade together, so that there is no harsh lines whatsoever. Applying the same red shade very close to my lower lash line. You don't want to take that completely close to your inner corners, just halfway through. And then I'm taking the mix of again both those transition shades that we applied earlier, and then just blending it out. For mascara, I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and I'm gonna apply this on my lashes, like my upper and lower lashes. This is a really nice mascara. If you can just apply this and be good to go, because this gives a lot of volume and length, so you don't actually need eyelashes with this. And this is a waterproof one, so it's gonna stay for good 7 to 8 hours, and I really like this mascara. So I'm just gonna coat my upper and lower lashes with this. So I just applied pair of falsies, and you can see it's looking really nice. So now to finish off the look, I'm taking this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. So I'm gonna hit that on my cheekbones, and you can see this is really nice. All of you know that this highlighter is curled, and this is amazing and extremely pigmented. So you just want to take the tiniest amount of this and then just apply that on the areas where that you want that highlightiness. And then whatever is left on my brush, I'm just gonna lightly dust that on my nose, and the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, and just a very little bit of this on my chin as well. And here comes the last step, that is our lips. And for that, I'm taking this lip liner from Wet n Wild. So firstly, I'm just gonna line my lips using this. This is a really beautiful red lip liner, and the formula is again really soft, and it applies really easily on your lips. So I'm just gonna line my lips. I'm not gonna fill in my lips using this lip liner. Once our lips are nicely lined, I'm gonna take this Lakme Absolute lipstick in the shade, actually I don't remember the shade, so please check the description box for the shade and everything. Any product detail would be mentioned in the description box, so if you want to know, then you just can go ahead and check that out. So I'm just gonna apply that on my lips. This is a really beautiful red shade, but this is not a bright red shade. I really like this one, and the formula is very comfortable. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips, and it's gonna give you a really nice matte looking lips. So alright you guys, this is the finished look, and I really hope you guys found this video helpful and like this look. I personally don't wear reds that much, but I thought this look needs that, so that is why I applied red. You can completely go ahead and apply a nude shade with this, because our eyes are like already quite bright and bold, so you can completely go ahead and apply a nude shade with this look. And yeah, that is what I have to do for you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, and I love you guys all so much. Bye.